Hi, today I'm going to show you the PowerSuit module's Pioneer Protection mod. It's part of a set of mods that allows us to expand our equipment options. It lets us to use blade runners and jetpack at the same time, and much more. For this mod to work, it needs the PowerSuit module's base mod, as well as the MAM enhancer mod. But don't worry, they get installed directly for you with the Pioneer Protection mod. You can find a video for those mods in the info card or link below. Be sure to make a look at them before the video starts. It is important to say that a PowerSuit has no functions without other module add-on mods. So before you start the game, check ficsit.app, link in the video description, for what submods you want. Videos to them are again in the info card or in the video description. Or you can directly download the mod pack, all PowerSuit modules, to get all of the suggested PowerSuit modules mods on one click. With this you directly install the necessary MAM enhancer mod, the PowerSuit base mod, as well as all the multiplayer compatible modules. But there's another modules mod which isn't in the mod pack. That's because, as you can see here, it isn't multiplayer compatible yet. That might change in the future though. So when you're playing in single player, don't forget to install the PowerSuit logistics modules as well. We can see what modules we have installed in every menu down here. For example, right now I have the PowerSuit base mod as well as the add-on Pioneer Protection. All the other modules are grayed out. But now let's start with the showcase of the Pioneer Protection add-on. There's a new tab in the MAM, where we see 13 new researches. Let's start right away with the first research, Blast Plating, which costs 5 smart plating, 5 versatile frameworks, 100 encased industrial beams and 2 protective weave. With this research we unlock our first module, Blast Plating, which can only be made in the fabrication station and costs 1 modular base component, 5 smart plating, 5 versatile framework, 100 encased industrial beams and 2 protective weave. As soon as we equip it, we lose 20 megawatts from our power capacity, but will take 50% less damage from an obelisk. We can also stack the module, which means if we equip 2 of them, we are losing an additional 20 megawatts from our power capacity, but we are 100% protected from obelisks. The next research costs 10 smart plating, 100 copper sheet, 10 protective weave. The newly unlocked Ballistic-Resistant Plating can only be made in the fabrication station and costs 1 modular base component, 10 smart plating, 100 copper sheet and 10 protective weave. The module also reduces the power capacity up by 20 megawatts and protects us 75% from the ray bar and rifle gun. The module can also be stacked, which uses another 20 megawatts. But now we are 100% protected from guns. Next is the Crude radiation plating, which costs 100 rubber, 100 fabric and 100 concrete. For that we now can make the Crude radiation plating module, which can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 100 rubber, 100 fabric and 100 concrete. The module protects us to 33% from radiation, but walking, sprinting and flying gets slowed down by 10%. As well as the jump height gets reduced by 6%. In addition to that, it reduced the power capacity by 10 megawatts. In order to get the full protection from radiation, we'll need 3 of them, which combined reduce the power capacity by 30 megawatts and slows our walking, sprinting and flying down by 30% and reduces our jump height by 18%. Next, the integrated hazmat suit, which costs 1 hazmat suit, 5 iodine filter, 100 fabric, 100 rubber and 100 alkylate aluminum sheets. For that we unlock the new Hazmat Suit module, which is a better variation of the Crude radiation plating, and can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 1 hazmat suit, 5 iodine filter, 100 fabric, 100 rubber and 100 alkylate aluminum sheets. Unlike the plating, we only need 1 of these. When we now equip it, we can see a new display which shows us how many iodine filters are in our inventory, as well as the current radiation exposure. However, it does not match with the display of the base game. The maximum of the base game display is around 25% of the actual radiation intensity possible. In addition to that, we can see how long the current filter still lasts. As soon as we get radioactively irritated, the module starts to consume 15 megawatts of power. The next research is called Integrated Gas Masks and costs 1 gas mask, 5 gas filter, 100 fabric and 50 motors. The unlocked integrated hazmat suit module can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 1 gas mask, 5 gas filter, 100 fabric and 50 motors. As soon as we equip it, we get yet another new display which shows us how many gas filters are still in our inventory, as well as the progress of the current filter. Once we add their gas, the module starts to consume 10 megawatts of power. The next few modules all involve the PowerSuit energy shield. The first of the shield modules, the Shield Generator MK1, costs 1 shield emitter, 250 quick-wire and 50 circuit boards. The Shield Generator MK1 can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 1 shield emitter, 250 quick-wire and 50 circuit boards. As soon as we equip it, it starts to consume 2 megawatts of power all the time. In addition to that, we can see here now that our shield is filled up and here that we now have 10 points of shield and 1 shield regeneration per second. 10 points of shield has the same value as 1 bar down here, which is equivalent to 10 health points. If you now get hurt and the shield has to recharge, the module starts to consume an additional 8 megawatts until it's done, for a total draw of 10 megawatts. Next, the research for the MK2, which costs 1 Shield Generator MK1, 1 shield emitter, 25 electromagnetic control rods and 2 radio control units. The newly unlocked Shield Generator MK2 can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 Shield Generator MK1, 1 shield emitter, 25 electromagnetic control rods and 2 radio control units. Through that we now get 20 instead of only 10 shield points. It passively consumes 8 megawatts of power and consumes 40 megawatts while charging. In addition to that, the shield now gets recharged by 4 per second and the recharge delay went down from additional second down to half a second. The next two modules belong to the shield generators and change their properties. Let's start with the shield Hypercharger Reconfigurator, which costs 1 Shield Generator MK1, 100 heatsink, 50 package coolant, 200 high-speed connectors and 2 shield emitters. The new model only can be made in the fabrication station out of 1 Shield Generator MK1, 100 heatsink, 50 package coolant, 200 high-speed connectors and 2 shield emitters. It reduced the shield generation time by 75% and it reduced the shield generation delay as well by 75%. However, it reduced our power capacity by 100 megawatts and always consumes 10 megawatts of power and 120 megawatts while recharging. In addition to that, the shield capacity gets cut in half and the reboot time gets tripled. In compared to the other modules, we can only equip 1 shield Hypercharger Reconfigurator at once. Next we have the tank shield Reconfigurator, which costs 1 Shield Generator MK1, 100 batteries, 50 package coolant, 200 stators and 2 shield emitters. The new unlocked tank shield Reconfigurator can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 Shield Generator MK1, 100 batteries, 50 packaged coolant, 200 stators and 2 shield emitters. This module is again an add-on to the shield generators and it can't be equipped with other tank shield Reconfigurator or the shield Hypercharger Reconfigurator. It triples the shield capacity, although it decreases the shield charging speed by 30%, triples the shield regeneration delay, reduce the power capacity by 100 megawatt and consumes 10 megawatts all the time and 40 megawatts while recharging. Let's move on with the fall damper module, which costs 200 rubber, 100 screws and 4 protective weave. The new model can as always only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 200 rubber, 100 screws and 4 protective weave. As soon as we equip the module, it consumes 50 megawatts of power while we're flying or falling. However, we are now completely protected from fall damage. Last but not least, we have these 3 new modules, the 3 tiers of the Health Regenerator modules. Let's start with the first tier, which costs 2 medical inhaler, 10 alien organs and 10 versatile frameworks. The new Slow Health Regenerator can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 2 medical inhaler, 10 alien organs and 10 versatile frameworks. As soon as we equip it, our health gets restored by 0.25 health per second. However, it permanently consumes 15 megawatts of power and it consumes 45 megawatts while we're healing. We can only equip 1 MK1 at once, but we can combine it with 1 MK2 and a MK3 to get more. To unlock the medium version, we need 10 medical inhaler, 20 alien organs and 5 heat sinks. The new medium health Regenerator can only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 10 medical inhaler, 20 alien organs and 5 heat sinks. Through this module we now generate 1 health per second and power capacity gets decreased by 25 megawatts. And it consumes 30 megawatts of power while the module is in idle and 90 megawatts while it's healing. And last but not least, the fast version, which costs 20 medical inhaler, 40 alien organs, 25 turbo motors and 50 supercomputers. The fast health Regenerator can as always only be made in the fabrication station out of 1 modular base component, 20 medical inhaler, 40 alien organs, 25 turbo motors and 50 supercomputers. This module now heals us by 4 health per second and reduces the power capacity by 50 megawatts, and lowers our power production by 60 megawatts while idle and 180 megawatts while healing. If you would like to learn more about the suit and its features, be sure to check out the mod page on ficsit.app for additional detailed information. Thanks for sticking with me. Here you can see a playlist with all the videos of the PowerSuit mod, and underneath that is a playlist with all the mod showcases I made so far. I hope I helped you a little with this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I wish you a nice rest of your day.